representing RSS-Hydro, Guy Schumann.
Thank you very much. So, thank you to Liz for being here. I don't know if anybody knows, today is actually the day of disaster reduction, or disaster risk reduction. It's the International Day, and that's what we do for business. So we are using innovation, geospatial services for a sustainable future. We're very close to SDGs. We also like to do everything related to water risk reduction, so very focused on flooding for the moment. And here's our core business. So I tried to keep it to time, and I've only had this slide and another one. But what we do is we're very focused on remote sensing technologies and computer modeling related to water risks. So we use drones. We have a couple of products, but they're more computer modeling related for now. But we are very active in R&D, supported by ESA, the European Commission, and Luxembourg national funding, and also in collaboration with LIST and other startups. And the next slide I will show will actually focus on two ESA projects, one of which was actually, or two of which were, as I believe, shown on Michel's slide, so I'm very glad we got a bit of a visibility there. So as you can see here, I mean, what we're trying to do, we're also trying to innovate in the R&D pillar that we have, our products that become commercially then more viable, we believe. And we want to focus on Earth observation to scale up beyond our computer modeling, which we do for now, very local based. So if I go to the next slide, I want to spend a bit more time on these two projects. We're involved in a few more, but these are the ones one is the Future EO project we see here in the UK, so Centre for Ecology and Hydrology. And this is one of the things I showed, because it's actually ESA supported, but is at the moment not using an ESA mission, but it's using an ESA third-party mission provider, which is Planet Labs. And we're very glad to work with them because they have something called video in space. And at the moment, this project is taking off a little bit in the visibility, and it's actually moving faster to potential application than we thought. So I can only recommend doing this Future EO, because you never know what it will generate as business potential. Because I think here we have an example where business potential is actually closer to the science than we think, because this is purely science driven. So therefore also we are not the lead, but we are the main sub to derive flow velocity measurements from space. And we've done so well with Planet Video and also single imagery shot in very short times after each other, that we actually got also Airbus to capture Pleiades data 16 seconds apart as single imagery to ask us whether we could show that single imagery would also work to derive flow velocity. And it does work almost equally well than video. So what we've done is we have a couple of sites globally for this, where we have ADCPs, or ground-based boat measurements of velocity. So that's our truth, if we talk science. And then we have also, from drone-based, the same measurement technology as we use from space, but drone-based gives us higher resolution. So another method to inter-compare with the satellite observations we get. And we have those in a number of sites in the UK, in Finland, in Switzerland, I believe, trying to remember, in
30 seconds to go.
So, and we actually moved to Pakistan, and we showed that this also worked during high flood events. So this is great. The other project we have is actually our Southern Incube, we lead. So it's called FloodSense. We have a poster number 17 as well. It's actually to use machine learning technologies to try to see if, when you have optical images of flood, you can actually reconstruct flooding below clouds, which would enormously increase the archive of flood maps. So we do that, and now we're moving into another project slowly, where we try to certify that application for commercial sector, which is reinsurance and humanitarian for us for this application. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.